welcome back to my channel. It's Janet, and if you're new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my videos, and also hit that bell to be notified when I have a new upload on YouTube. And if you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back to my channel. Good morning, everyone. So grab yourself a cup of coffee, grab a drink. We are going to have a little sit down chat today. We are going to talk about how to break a weight loss plateau today. I've gone through a few weight loss plateaus through my weight loss. I would say probably on average, maybe like 5 or 6. I've lost over 107 pounds. So during that time, you do go through like a lot of ups and downs, right? And sometimes you're just getting complacent on how you're eating, and then you just kind of stop with your weight loss. So I feel like everybody's kind of gone through that with a major weight loss. Even if it's only 30 pounds that you need to lose, you will still go through some sort of plateau, even no matter how much weight you have to lose. So these are just a few ideas that have helped me, and just a few suggestions on maybe to try yourself. So the first one that I have is to increase your water intake. So I know sometimes during the day, sometimes with me, when I'm at work, I do drink a lot of water. However, when I'm at home, I kind of feel like I slack on my water. So definitely when we were at the beginning of COVID in March, I was home quite a bit compared to now. When I was home, I didn't drink much water. I had to force myself. Me and my youngest daughter, we were kind of like having competitions is what we were doing. And we were seeing who would get through like the most water, I guess, in a day, because we were home all day, right? And so you just don't think of drinking water. Some people are the opposite. Some people drink more water when they're at home. I tend to drink more water when I'm at work. So sometimes you don't even really think about it. At that time, I really had to consciously think about it and just made sure I would guzzle my water like a few times a day just to make sure that I was getting enough in instead of just kind of sipping on it. But that was one recommendation that I would suggest to you, is to increase your water. And that does help. It kind of flushes things out too, gets rid of that water weight. Sometimes when you're at a plateau, you're just kind of hanging on to that water weight because you're forgetting to drink your water. So if you drink that water, that might help you as well too. That's my first suggestion. The second suggestion that I have is to make sure you're double checking your net carbs. So I use MyFitnessPal. It's where you keep track of like your foods that you're eating and keep tracks of your macros, your proteins, your carbs, and your fats. I always like to double check when I was losing. I definitely wrote that in every day. I would plan my meals a day ahead. So like for instance, today I would already know what I was eating tomorrow because I would input and make sure that my macros were all good. Now, sometimes we all get busy and we forget to do that and we kind of just eat on the fly. So if you're doing that, that might cause you to plateau because maybe you're just going over your net carbs, or maybe you're not eating enough calories. So I would start logging it and start using MyFitnessPal. Make sure that your net carbs are 20 or under, and maybe just start eating some clean whole foods as well too. All those sugar alcohols and little treats that you may be having, that might give you a little bit of a stall as well. I know in the States, the Aldi Zero Bread, I think it's called, is a keto bread. Just make sure you're looking at the ingredients in that, and that may be what is causing you to stall. It may just be simple as that. Go to your whole foods. Maybe cut out those things that have a lot of fiber and sugar alcohols. Stick with your eggs, your bacon, all the avocados, a salad, your chicken, and everything like that. I would just highly recommend maybe going back to basics if you hit a plateau. That may help as well. The third suggestion that I have is to add in exercise. I never did exercise. As you know, I did walk as well. I haven't walked in a while, probably in my maintenance. I haven't walked because it is getting colder. It is icy. But one thing I would recommend, the good thing on keto is that you don't have to necessarily exercise. I always encourage you to exercise, even if it is just walking. But if you're not doing any exercise through your whole journey, and you kind of get to this plateau at 3 months, maybe start incorporating some exercise. Go for a walk for 30 minutes. Start out with 15 minutes a day, and do that for 3 or 4 times a week. That'll sometimes help break your plateau as well too. My fourth suggestion, and this is what I did close to getting to my goal weight, is to do a fast. So I've done a few fasts in my weight loss journey, but the one thing that really helped me get to my goal weight and to really concentrate and get there was to do alternate day fasting. So alternate day fasting is when you're fast for one day and then you eat the other day. So you're alternating your days. So that's what I did I would say last month or 2 months of my diet, because I was at that plateau for a month. I wasn't going up or down. It was literally staying the same week after week for my weigh-ins, and I needed to change it up. So instead of just doing a fast, which I have done previously at the beginning of my weight loss, I've done a chicken wing fast. I've done 2 egg fasts. My last egg fast, actually, I just did recently to get me back into ketosis. I will link that video up here. Has some really good recipe ideas. But I just wanted to do the alternate day fasting because I really thought that would help me take it to the next level to get me to goal. And you know, when you're getting so close to goal, like that last 10 pounds, you really get desperate in a sense. You just want to get there, right? You're kind of tired of hovering. And so I tried that. I actually got that suggestion off of Keto Rewind. I will link her channel below. Excellent woman. She has done phenomenal on her weight loss journey. And that's where I got the idea to try the alternate day fasting. And you know what? It worked for me. And you know, after I got to my goal weight, I just started implementing my regular calories, the 1,200, 1,400 calories. I did that for a week, kind of to get everything leveled out. And then after that, I started going to 1,500 a week, 1,500 calories a day. And then I stayed like that for a week. And then I just added 100 more calories a day. And now it's about 200 more calories a day. And to be honest, like I've said before, I just can't eat like over 2,000 calories a day. I find that 1,700 to 1,800 is kind of like my max. And I feel with keto, because you are eating so much fat, that's what fills you up, right? I just did a What I Eat Wednesday video, actually. I will post that. That was my last video that I did. And I think I ended up being like 1,750 for my calories for that day. And you know what? I couldn't eat anymore. Like, there's no way. What I ate that day is what you see in that video. And I didn't eat anything more, anything less. And that's kind of where I've kind of been sitting, maybe pushing it to 800. Like I said, if you're eating out, you're not knowing the calories or exactly what they're putting in it as far as like oil content or anything like that. It's pretty hard to be specific. But I just can't do over 2,000. I find that I just feel way too full. And to be honest, I don't even feel like eating anymore once I reach that 1,800 calorie mark. So speaking of increasing calories, my fifth and final suggestion for you is to do a cheat meal. So your body kind of gets complacent, like I've said before, and you know, you're feeding it the same amount of calories. With me, I was even eating the same meals every day because it was easy for me. I do simple and quick and easy meals, as you guys know on watching my channel. And for me, I just find that I was eating the same thing all week long because I would prep it, I didn't get sick of it, and then your body's just like, okay, here we go again, some more bacon and eggs, you know, here we go again, some more steak and Brussels sprouts. Like, it was just the same thing that I was eating all week. And I enjoyed that, right? But then your body is kind of just getting to a point where it's like, all right, we're just gonna stay here for a while because we're so used to these calories, we're used to these meals, nothing's changing, so we're just gonna sit here, right? And that's how you get to a plateau. So I've only done 2 cheat meals during the year of my weight loss, and I don't know if it really helped or not. I didn't do it purposely for the sake of breaking my weight loss plateau, but I did find that after I had a cheat meal, now not a cheat day and not a cheat weekend, don't do that because that's not going to help you, but a cheat meal, and then you go back to keto the next day, drink lots of water the next day, your body is kind of shocked by doing that. Because here you are having low carb, same meals, everything's the same. And then, holy man, You go and you eat out and you have Chinese food as a cheat meal. Or you decide to have a clean cheat meal and you have, some rice and chicken or whatever you have to increase your carbs. And your body is kind of like, whoa, what is happening? So it kind of shocks your system to say, look, we're doing something different here. Like, we need to start working. We need to start metabolizing that food. And that's what your body does when you do a cheat meal. Now, if you're at the beginning of your journey and you feel like you cannot handle a cheat meal and you feel like you'll just go off the rails, then please don't do that. There's other options that you can do in order to break your fast. But it's just an idea. If you're further along, maybe if you're near your goal weight, just give it a try. Have a cheat meal. If it's something, pizza, if you're craving pizza and breadsticks, then, have that as a meal. See what happens to you the next few days. The next day, obviously, you're not going to notice a drop. But, your next weigh-in, maybe in 5 days after that cheat meal, you might notice that you have gone down a bit, and then you can continue on your keto meal and switch things up. Like I said, I was making the same meals a lot of the time. So maybe switch up your keto meals as well too. Put some variety in with all your meals too, and that will probably help continue with your weight loss. All right, everyone, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it gives you some ideas on how to break that weight loss plateau. You can do it. Just stick with it. Don't quit, please. Whatever you do, don't quit. Just keep on trying. That weight loss will break and you will have a weight loss in a few weeks if you try these tricks. I've tried a few of these things and it's worked for me. Everybody is different, so just make sure that you give it a try. What works for somebody might not work for somebody else, but give different things a try over the course of the week. You have nothing to lose except for weight, and hopefully it will work. And let me know down below if there's anything that I missed or what helped you guys break through that weight loss plateau. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you like my content.